Hi, Ham fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And?
Hi, it's Victor. Da. And I'm Earbud.
Hi, it's Pan. And I'm cooking food great, but hi everybody.
And I'm Tyrion.
You're a very manly voice, Tiz. Right guys, so all the boys got up to say a special hello to you, as you know. Now, all of you know that we have one young lady, and God is she above us every week. Her words to me when I gave her dinner were, "It's hot, Mama, really, 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 really hot. I has got thick, luscious fur, and this is just not me. Put the fan on now." While she bashed at the case bars to explain to me that she wanted the fan on, which she does when she wants the fan on and it's not. Thing is, guys, we can let you see her because she did a photo shoot, which was amazing. She is a professional standard model. So
she posed every picture.
She did. It's a £1.50 lei I got from Tesco's in the hope that I might be able to get some good pictures of the hamsters. To be fair, apart from Victor, who we've got to have another go at taking photos of, we had some good ones turn up. But we thought we'd show you a few right now of Little Miss Mishk.
Yeah, she's good.
See, told you she was a stunner.
Yeah. Plus, you may be able to hear the whirring going in the background.
You should be able to hear the whirring going on in the background.
And so we've got two tower fans and our propeller,
which looks like something off of a jumbo jet sort of thing. One of them big fans in the wheels, not in the wheels.
Yeah, it's about 2 foot across. The thing is,
it's a big lad. It's our Big Ben.
Because even though we're not filming this until just gone 2 o'clock, we are
sitting here baking.
It's still 17 degrees outside and 70% humidity, so it's pretty hot.
But we've actually got quite a few bits to go through with you today anyway, so start off, as we always do, with our word of the week.
Yay!
You see, I don't know about you, but I found this brilliant. I really like having a different word every week. Unfortunately, most of the time I don't remember them. Right, so the last one was gambrinus, the state of being full of beer.
Yes.
Griffinage, illegible handwriting.
Oh, that's what I've got.
Yeah, yours just looks like spiders have had a fight on a piece of paper. Although, to be fair, if he trims his beard and that, it looks like they've had a big fight in the sink. But yeah. Right, so yeah, we've done our word of the week. Now I've just got to check my notebook. It's so hot.
Yeah.
It is so very, very warm, people. So we want, my notebook tells me, we've got the Sherlock one.
Yeah.
Now, I did come off with an answer for this. He was trapped down in a cliff with X amount of items.
Yeah, so some items trapped down in a valley with fire rushing towards them.
That's right. Now, my explanation, which to be honest was pretty thin, was when they said about the notepad, I thought, well, that's white paper. So I was thinking maybe waving white paper in the air in the hope that a helicopter will see what's happening.
Helicopter? You can get a lot of helicopters around there.
Well, you never know. I think Darren had a better idea. You said that...
We'll go on the other ones first.
What our peeps got.
Pink Poodle. Pink Poodles was a bit dark. Shoot yourself because it's better than being burnt alive.
Do you know, girl, I think I'm with you on that. I really am. No.
And Angela came up with the same bit that I did. You start a counterfire to burn start a counterfire closer to you, so that will burn and get
and
burnt
you
along.
get it encouraged
And
in
by the time
other...
the fire comes up to you, it will have nothing to burn there,
And I
so you can
suppose,
stay in the burnt area.
I suppose on the leftover bits of the notebook or bush or whatever, you can start waving at it to try and get the fire to go.
Yeah, because we'll say
in
using
the opposite
I was going to say using
direction.
matches in the notebook. Use it.
Yeah,
So
that's
but
probably
yes.
a lot more sensible than me waving a piece of paper in the air hoping for a rescue.
hoping a helicopter that doesn't exist is going to come.
Especially one of those frequent helicopters that walks around with its nozzle out so it can suck up water from the sea and, you know.
Right. So, just trying to find their bit to say, see if it says the same. Right. Fire. After I considered I would probably be burnt, Holmes pointed out that the correct course of action was to set another fire a short way down from the unburnt end. Because the wind is blowing in a fixed direction, the new conflagration will be driven in the same direction as the current one. In its wake, the new fire will leave burnt ground. As it proceeds, I will be able to follow it into the charred area, and when the larger flame front arrived, it would be unable to get purchase in this space. Thus I would create for myself an island of safety from the flames anyway. Yep.
Mind you, there was it reminds me a bit like that video I showed you, where it's somewhere in Spain, I believe. They set fire to this fluff, because this fluff comes off the trees.
Yeah,
so it's in a big park area, you know, with your benches and your grass and that. And they set fire to the fluff, and because the fluff burns at such a low temperature,
it just burns all the fluff off and leaves everything else unburnt.
You just watch it come across like a carpet of fire, and leaves benches and grass
everything
and
else totally unburnt,
absolutely untouched. It was fascinating to watch.
Right, and the next one on this one is
a whittle.
The will.
Oh no, you've got to give me the Sherlock one first.
Yeah, I've got to give you the first. Is
the
will.
The will. Will's away.
Holmes' assistance was sought in arbitrating a rather difficult bequest. He did so in customary fashion and with an idle word or two, but it was to the petitioner's satisfaction. The will was made by a man whose wife was pregnant. He knew he would not live to see the child's arrival, and so dictated that if the child was a boy, he should get 2/3 of the estate, and the wife 1/3. If, on the other hand, the child was a girl, the wife was to get 2/3 and the daughter 1/3. How one ranks these matters so clinically is beyond me, but that's not the issue here. However, after he died, the wife gave birth to twins, one male and one female. The question put to Holmes was regarding how to settle the estate in accordance with the wishes of the deceased. Can you see a way? We've got
Whittle.
the whittle from last week. My whittle from last week. Angela got it correct. And
Can I guess?
Pink Poodle got it correct. Yep.
It was the yellow house, wasn't it?
It was the yellow house. Yep, everything was yellow. It was yellow. It was
It asked about the stairs, and the thing is, it's a one-bedroom story house, so there won't be any stairs
Yeah, it's
there.
a one-story house where everything is yellow. The walls are yellow, the furniture is yellow, the house is yellow, beds are yellow. What colour are the stairs? Yeah, the answer is there are no stairs because it's a one-story house.
Yeah, that's right.
It was just a little fun one.
I got it right.
Yeah.
Caption of... Oh, no, sorry. Riddle.
The other one.
For this week.
Riddle for
I'm
this
getting ahead
week.
of myself.
You
I'm
are.
excited.
Right. It's another simple one, this one, as well. So, if a brother, his sister, and their dog went under an umbrella, why didn't they get wet?
That is simple. So, we have got caption of the week. I did actually... so, if Darren shows the picture again now.
Ding! Yep.
Right, so
cheeky jobs.
mine was a little bit rude.
Yeah.
But I thought he looked like he was being massaged, so my caption for him was my happy ending. It's only rude if you think it's rude. Anybody else take a punt at the captions?
No one's been having a go at the captions at all.
Captions,
No one's been having a go at the captions at all.
I don't know. Oh, letting the side down, peoples.
Yeah.
Right, so the caption for this week is
this one. He's very cute. His eyes are nearly as big as that strawberry. Or her eyes, one I'd say. Yeah, and we also had, as you heard in the last bit, we had one from Angela. So she's been away from YouTube for a little bit. So I believe she's been on holiday over in England.
That's right, yeah.
So, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, and we really hope you had a nice time over here.
If that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I'm really curious actually to know what sort of places you went to. It's like I say to my sister-in-law when she went on honeymoon, I have to live vicariously through them because I am the 1% of people that do actually like to see the holiday snaps and whatnot because it's my way of getting out really. And then if I stick on a wax melt that smells like the outdoors or something, then, you know, you can go there. But yeah. Right, so
I needle pulling thread.
So then, posted this week.
Yep.
So these are the ones that have gone on. Are Occult Books May.
Yep.
Geek Gear Wizardry.
Yep.
Loot Crate Wizarding World.
Yep.
Harry Potter Lego Beauxbaton's Carriage. That was severely fun to do, that one, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out.
Yeah.
And Z-Box June.
Yep.
Right, now then what I will say is that we know there are some that we've mentioned that we haven't actually done. It's because we haven't done any filming this week for one reason or another, so
we had so many films last week.
But if one of our subscription boxes come, obviously that takes precedence over hauls and things like that.
Yeah, because they're more time reliant than the hauls are.
So what we have got filmed isn't necessarily what's going to be going on next week. It's dependent, you see. So filmed this, we have actually got these filmed and ready to go. Apart from the wax melts, which I've just got to do a little finish up bit, so they're more or less filmed. But you've got the Package Pets haul.
Yep. Classics
Click Rate for May.
Yep.
Craftosity and Witchcraft channel or Witchcraft Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're thinking at the moment of the spring special shaped diamond painting, which is really pretty.
Yeah.
So you know.
Was yeah, because you may have heard there. They say, what's this one? Craftosity. What is this one? This is one of the new ones that Debbie promised about.
I mean, I'm not going to give away what was in it because obviously you'll see that when it's unboxed. But I was really happy with it. You know, they put together the instructions. You get a video walkthrough. You get paper walkthrough bits. And it contains everything you need apart from, like, say, scissors or pencil. Every day-to-day objects by rights that you should have. It doesn't include those, but it includes the main stuff. So it's absolutely a blinding little box. I really love it. So that you should enjoy that unboxing, and of course that'll be done on.
Of course, they also have a making one as well.
They have a making one at a separate time, which should be a Witchcraft Wednesday one.
Yeah.
Which I think we explained is going to be on my Witchcraft channel independently as well as this channel.
Yep.
Because quite simply, some people aren't interested in book hauls and bits like that, so that's why the Witchcraft one is separate. Right. Apart from the one we show on Wednesday anyway.
Yep.
Right, so ones to film, we're back with a big pile again.
We are.
Freya's Cauldron, Witch Casket, I'm really looking forward to that because it's supposed to be Witch Casket's most
It's
value.
most valuable box.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be £80 worth of value to it.
So I am looking forward to that. Fry's Cauldron I always look forward to anyway. To be fair, I look forward to all the ones we've got. We have got the 2 Gem Boutique ones came through today. Bang, over there, ready to be filmed and opened, and I'm very excited about those. One of them is Couple's Curse and the other one is Creepy Crypt because I got both the other two that, you know.
Yeah.
We still got to do the Psychic Tree Haul and the Mystery Box.
Yeah.
And because we've got a Psychic Tree Haul and a Psychic Tree Mystery Box.
Yeah.
We've also got a Gems Grind Store Haul, sorry. And House of Night Oracle Cards one.
Yep.
And not only that, we're expecting our normal subscription ones.
Yep, I believe.
And a special.
Yes, a very
Got
special.
quite a special one coming.
Yeah. And another new subscription one as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which you may or may not like.
No, that's right. But no, I don't know about you, but I don't eat as much when it's hot. So it gives us a few pennies extra. But yeah, right, because it is way too hot. Right, so watching wise this week, TV wise, we're still on Lucifer.
We are, yeah. We're on to the 5th season now.
5th season now, yeah. It's going really well, but because I wanted to actually get some project bits done, I've been watching Love Island from the start. I've finished the first series. I'm on to the second series now.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch up on some YouTube ones that I'm drastically behind.
And Lost I've been watching because I've seen that quite a few times, and it's quite a good one to get you engaged, but not so much that. Because with Lucifer, I want to actually physically sit and watch the TV.
We haven't watched it yet.
Because I've not seen them, so I can't do any craft work while I'm doing that. So yeah, so that's why for that. I haven't done any reading this week. It's been so warm. You know, I've missed doing the project, so I have done quite a bit of diamond painting. And that leads us to... It's alright. Here we go. Right. Who asked you? It's alright, a ball came out at me. Hang on a minute. Dun, dun, dun. So, that is all you can see at the moment, peoples. How's it showing up?
Oh yeah, sort of see it. Yeah, you can see the top. Let's see her eyebrows. So the top, you can see like where her eyes would go.
Oh yes, there.
Yeah.
Eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a seriously nice picture.
Yeah.
And so I don't know whether the light in it does it justice, but it really makes the colours pop. But when I did that. 54 little bags of dark blue drills. 54.
I'm looking through for the bit at the moment.
What are you looking through for?
Date bits for June. See if the next one is.
We've had Strawberry Moons just gone because that was on the 14th.
Yep. Got the 24th. It says which is Litha, which is Midsummer's Day.
Ah, I'm going
But we've also got on the 21st is first day of summer.
Well, it's probably worth doing one further away.
It's summer equinox. Even it's the longest day of the year, 21st of June.
So it won't be worth putting that one down because by the time we film back here again, that'll be out of date anyway. So yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So we'll work it out from that. Right, we haven't forgotten about the spinning. We are going to do the spinning. Darren's set up the thingy, but you'll have to wait a little bit longer.
But as you had your sleeping, you had your new diamond painting there.
Yeah.
We had one from Sarah White.
Oh yes.
They said, I really enjoyed your video. Loved your diamond painting of Supernatural.
Yeah, that turned out really well.
She's got a diamond painting of Hogwarts crest. It's the first one she's going to do. And unfortunately, she hasn't started yet because I happened to move home before she attempted the long task.
My mum bought me the Hogwarts crest one when it came up on sale on one of the bits, but it's only quite a small one.
Yeah.
So it's not going to have all the definition, but I love diamond paintings, so I'm very happy. But no, I've got an amazing one of Dumbledore and Fawkes that I haven't done yet. And that looks incredible. It's quite big as well. I was hoping to find it to start it, but as searching around at the moment, it could be several different places. So I decided to go for that basically.
What else we got? Pink Poodle was saying about she's getting a group of people. When we had Jessica, her cat, watching with her last week, or the time before. Last week she had her granddaughter Lily, who's 8 years old. Hi Lily. She likes the hamsters.
Oh, how can you not? I mean,
and she's the same as her. She likes the same as her gothic witchy fairies.
Yeah. I'm not so much into the girly girl fairies. I quite like the Jasmine Beckett ones. They're about as girly as really I get.
There's one of them over there.
But
Jasmine Beckett is.
I do love my more gothic-y fairies or steampunk.
Oh, there's a Jasmine Beckett Griffith one. Poster on the side.
Oh, yes,
3D print.
Yeah, it's the great big eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excuse the blue tack. It's just slowly melting.
It's slowly moving itself down.
And we
did sell some of the fairies years ago, but we never actually kept any ourselves.
No, which
we always did.
Now,
we did quite a lot.
The one that had the voodoo doll, and he was sticking little tiny pins in it. So
yeah. So we used to get loads of them like that, and then I wish I'd kept some of them.
Mind you, I've said that about quite a few things. We had the most amazing. They did like steampunk pistols. And they had one from the Nautilus, and it was on a stand and everything, and it was stunning. And to be perfectly honest,
I really, shop, didn't we, that one?
Yeah, I really wish we'd kept it though.
Yeah. Well, we said we were going to keep it if we didn't sell it.
But
we sold it, so there you go.
Yeah, true. But no, I got a message from Savvy came through and said about they had different sale bits on. And when I was on it, I noticed this. Now, I haven't ordered it, and I can't spare the pennies to do that. But it's Ludo! I've been waiting for some decent Labyrinth ones to come out for ages.
Yeah.
But he's $61.99, and he's only 16 centimetres tall, which is about that, roughly. Yeah. I could show you exactly, but you're not that precious. But I thought, you know, okay, he is lovely, and it is something you could save up for. But then I saw, and you know how I had a pet worm called Cedric, as you all know. So I have got a bit of a soft spot. Hello. No, I love him. Yeah. He's gorgeous. The details he's there. Well. He's £80.
1/1 scale. He's not 1/1 scale. Can I show you a picture of someone's hand?
Whoops. And he is teeny.
So I mean,
at least with Ludo, he's got a bit of substance to him.
Yeah, but they say it's 1/1 scale, but it's not 1/1 scale because he was on a brick the size of her hand.
I know. I mean, they've got quite a strange looking Jareth. I mean, you know, but they have. I mean, I'm not going to tell you, but Darren. Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Darren did actually order me something from the sale.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the thing is, it's very difficult with Savvy because they are incredibly unreliable with bits, and things can take a long time, which is annoying around Christmas.
It has already been sent out.
It has already been sent out though, because obviously they've got bits in sale, so they're just shoving things out quick at the moment, which is good. But yeah, it's not a company I feel that I can rely on, but it's also not a company that I feel like I can completely ignore, which is annoying, because you know, they do certain things that other places don't. And what I will tell you was it was a £50 item that was severely reduced. I'll tell you the price when I get it.
Yeah.
But
which we'll show you on another Friday.
I will.
Because it's only one item, so it's not worth doing a haul for.
Right, so should we do the winner bit and then we can carry on with odds and bods of peoples and things like that?
Well, what else have we got on there anyway?
I don't know. We've got about the tongue.
Tracy S said about such an adorable wind tray. Thank you. We got.
They are severely cute.
Days near G. Did you guys sneak in a Ghostbusters 2 quote?
Honestly, we couldn't remember. To be fair, we do quote different films.
We tend to quote a lot of bits. Yeah. It says they say on the bits. I speak fluently film quotes. A lot of ones will be, at least Monty Python ones might come in, and there's going to be a lot of ones. There's mostly at least one in most unboxings we do from some film or another. So yes, properly.
Quite often. But no, that's just us, I'm afraid. Oh, somebody was saying about one of the bits that I went through. It would have been nice if we'd have slowed it up a bit more. One of the building
that was on
ones.
one of your. That was on your other channel, on the Witchcraft one.
But honestly, it's really difficult to try and balance between not having something running too long and having it so you can actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
To letting it run too slow and people getting bored. So
yeah, because it's not even any talking, it's just music behind, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It's a really fine line. Yeah. So, you know, we sort of just guess really with, you know, how it looks and whatnot. And you'd be surprised actually between the difference in certain lengths of things. But no. No, before we go on to the tongue thing, what were we going to say about, because that'll probably lead on to other nattering.
No, there's got another one here as well. We've got Jessie's one, but we'll do that later.
Oh, okay. So in that case,
we will do.
We will do the spin, and then we will get back to Jessie's question.
All right. Here we go. There's all the people, and
fingers crossed.
Ready, steady. Whoop.
I wish they did a gothic wheel.
They possibly do somewhere. And it's Pink Poodle.
Oh, hey. Well done, darling.
Well done, sweetheart. Here we go. So there you go. We will contact you anyway, saying about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well done, Pink Poodle.
Well done.
I love her. She does get me, to be fair. And so the pain thing, not being able to go out thing, it's you know.
Yeah, it's like she can't get out a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Lolly Ween, who is remarkably similar to me. You've got Pink Poodle, who is similar in different ways. Then you've got our little kooky crew of the wonderful Angela and Leanne. And I'm sorry if I haven't mentioned one of you, but then
we've got some new ones. Got some new ones this week as well.
Yeah, we had some lovely new messages.
I can't remember their names offhand because I didn't copy them down.
So sorry. we are still getting used to this. We're getting into more of a rhythm now. It's slightly more organised because we were getting things, you see. Right, so well done, Pink Poodle.
Yay.
Right, now then. What's my Jess got to say?
Jess, it was on another one of the boxes. It was on the Geek Gear one because it was saying about it was closing down. It closed down.
Yeah.
Geek Gear Wizardry. I said there was another subscription box on your channel that had also stopped selling subscriptions.
Yeah, Cures and Curses.
That was Cures and Curses. Yeah. I say, is it the end of an era? It's a shame because they're always interesting to watch, as it's all a mystery. I don't reckon it's the end of them.
No, I mean, to be perfectly honest,
certain small businesses may go.
Cwtch and Curses, he couldn't, because I mean, he couldn't get the stuff here in time. This smaller company and whatnot. But there is no reason that Zavvi couldn't have handled it if they were more organised. That is the truth of the matter.
Zavvi, Geek Gear.
I mean Geek Gear.
Yeah.
Sorry. They could have organised it if they were.
It also depends on how it's done.
That's right.
If you get almost all your stuff wholesale, then yeah, you can keep going because the wholesalers are in this country. If you do it for particular sabats,
like with Witchcraft, I mean, it's all right for places like
big ones.
Yeah, I mean, Witchbox, I know for a fact some of
like
their
suppliers, and bits like that.
And they are blooming good suppliers. We've used them.
Fro's Cauldron and bits like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're ordering stuff in,
or if you're making stuff yourself,
or if you're ordering stuff in, mostly for it, and it gets delayed,
yes,
and you don't get it for a couple of months, you've then got to keep all that stuff for the following year, which doesn't help. Whereas again, if you've got themes, you're more open to it. But then again, if you ordered stuff that from abroad and bits like that, it doesn't get through, bits like that, it makes it more difficult again. But if you're not theming anything or not doing anything, then you could get anything out because it doesn't matter what it is. It's not themed.
I think
if it's a wider theme.
I mean, the thing is with Witchbox, they've got good suppliers and they have companies make things for them as well, English companies. So they're almost prepared in some ways for bits that they do.
It's the planning because you have to have because even though it's like monthly bit, you may have to order the stuff that's being made 3-4 months in advance.
That's right. Whereas as I was going to say with Witch Casket, they make a lot of their stuff themselves, so it makes
they get stuff made for them as well,
more manageable. Yes,
but the amount of stuff they get,
companies as well that are in
the amount of stuff that they're getting made, Witch Casket sells a lot of caskets a month, hell of a lot of caskets.
But I mean, you get to know.
So the amount they're buying, made for themselves, is probably cheaper than what you or I could buy at wholesale, because it's the volume they're getting and the volume of continuous work they're getting for the people.
So
it will still keep going.
Yeah,
it will still keep going.
I think it's all the time there's interest, and
you have to be able to vary. I mean, you've got to bear in mind that a lot of companies couldn't cope with COVID bit. Another lot of them started doing it in COVID as well, because the subscription box market went through the roof during COVID, because people were wanted to buy something to retrieve for themselves. You also bear in mind that all these people are now going out and not necessarily buying subscription boxes.
I mean, this is the thing. If you're sitting at home and you can't, I mean, if we went out more, well, more than never, but if we went out and managed to get out, and it was like a thing where we could go out whenever we wanted to, or whenever I was able to, it would cut down on the amount of boxes and that you could buy. But if we went out and spend 30 quid, that's 30 quid we can't spend on a subscription box. That's right. But I mean, from my perspective, this is getting a mystery box and that, doing the YouTube channeling and bits like that. They literally saved me, because I mean, the boxes, opening them, it's like everybody loves opening presents, and if you're getting a mystery box that's pointed towards things you're into anyway, and they've got people in their companies that really do think outside the box as things to put in, which is one of the reasons why I like the smaller companies. I mean, Gem Boutique, who I only found recently, in the last month or so, although she's got mystery boxes on there, they're not the same.
No.
So you might get a couple of items and that are similar, but if I give it a few months and order from her again,
it could be the same.
It could be the same, but it's not necessarily. But then she's easy to contact and chat to.
Yeah.
And you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm really looking forward to opening them. I've been very excited. Let's say.
She was having a moan when we reviewed her one before.
It was a blooming good box.
It was.
I'm really excited. But we have. I mean, because Cures and Curses did have to stop, which is blooming awful because I love that box. But it did happen, and it was sort of like a time where we had to sort of like say, okay, we'll look round for other bits and bobs, and you know, we found some different bits and bobs, and I mean, and then again, we had people contact us, like the lovely Jess Hagen, and you know, I'm itching at my feet. I keep I keep checking a thing to see.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this weekend. It's supposed to be this weekend they go on, isn't it? Yeah,
we believe it's this weekend.
There's going to be six pre-orders go on.
But
this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I'm itching for that. I really want to get it, and that means I'm going to have to sort of like, we're going to have to ask her what time she plans on putting them on, so I can set the alarm, buy it, and go back to sleep or something. Because there's only 6 pre-orders, so I want to be in with one of them, because not just for me, but for you guys. I'm thinking for you guys as well, because you know, I really love them, because they're just, they're not too expensive. They're only quarterly, isn't it?
Yes.
Quarterly.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because it's going to be next quarter already.
It's like visiting. It's like visiting her village, which I really love. Talking of which, Morgan Freeman was that worried about bees. He actually transformed his 124-acre place somewhere. I can't remember where, because I've got rid of the. I haven't got the headline now. But he's got fields of clover in there. He's hired gardeners. He's got these big beehives, and yeah, he's just changed it into this bee paradise sort of thing, which I just think is so cool. So if you're watching Morgan Freeman, I think you're great. And of course you are also great, Your Majesty. But no, I mean,
she was watching last week.
Yeah, I know, but you never know. But right, so have we got any other people comments and that?
No people comments. Nope.
Right, well, there was this weird thing this week, and you might have heard me mentioning a tongue.
Yeah.
Now, Darren, you tell them, because you found it.
Yeah.
And it is so true, and I'm going to say some words afterwards, and we'll see what you think.
Yeah. All right. So your tongue knows exactly how everything you look at will feel. Try it. Look at the table leg. You know what it will feel like if you licked it. Imagine licking a football or the couch. Whether you have or haven't actually licked these things, when you imagine it, your tongue knows.
Now, what I will say...
If you think of it like a basketball and it's like with the bridges, you can feel the buttons on it. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I was going to throw some words at you, but Darren sounded off some, so it made me think of other ones. But
yeah.
Marble and things like that. But yeah, if you do, it does. But don't go licking those things just to double check, will you? Because you can't go out in public and lick people. It's just, you know, why do you think I'm not allowed out?
Yeah, that's right.
But no, it was just so weird.
Yeah.
And I say it's amazing actually how much your mind does work independently of what you're actually thinking, if you know what I mean.
Yes, yeah.
I don't recommend licking hamsters either.
No.
It's a bit like having a fur ball.
Yeah.
Although, was it Victor the other day came running along my arm like he usually does. What I say is, in the in the mornings, or when it's been hot like this and it's been too hot for their balls, we've had them out in the bedroom on the bed, so I'll lay on the bed and they'll run between me and Darren and have a whale of a time. Generally we make great climbing frames. In Darren's case, he makes a really good slide. And we just play and fuss over them and they absolutely love it. Well, Victor came running along my arm like he does, put his foot in my ear. That was after he put my... because he puts his nose in my ear first and then sort of sniffs a lot, which really makes me ticklish. But he actually sort of hung from my ear down to the corner of my mouth and went... He was like, that's nice. I got kissed. But no, it is. It's really cute. And, I mean, but this weather's going to be harsh on them, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys have got any small pets or animals, it's things like putting like spare like tiles in the fridge, or coasters even, to be honest, as long as they haven't got any weird like cork or little feet bits or anything that the hamsters could chew and not be a good idea for. If you put them in the fridge and you can rotate basically, and then put them in their cages, and it gives them somewhere cool they can lay, sort of thing. I mean, hamsters aren't supposed to like a breeze, and yet Mishka isn't usually that happy unless my fan is on.
Yeah.
And as I said, she's worked out a way. She literally bashes the bars. I mean, it's almost like she's got a little metal cup. But she does. She bashes the bars, and I'll turn on the fan, and then she's all happy and soppy and everything. But yeah, she doesn't like... It's so much from not liking breezes. But, oh, goodness, it is so hot up here. Anyway, guys, most importantly, stay hydrated this week, because it is going to be wicked hot.
Yeah.
And make sure your fur babies have plenty of water and things, which I know you will, because you're all fabulous.
Yeah.
And yeah, just have a good week. Try not to get too hot, as I said, and be different. Bye.
Everyone, bye.